on Europe servers, feel free to add me. But yeah, in my opinion, phase shift in general is pretty cheesy, just as an ability. Like, yeah, the combos makes it, like, the fact that the combos are pretty simple timing to land is pretty damn annoying. But otherwise, like, it's just, in my opinion, a cheesy ability by design. Like, phase shift. Bro, you phase shift stuff. Like, you take away control of somebody's army for a fucking long time. And you can do it to everybody. Yeah, I mean, that's cheesy by design, seriously. I mean, the possibilities are literally endless. I mean, even time field doesn't take away control of your army. And that's like redonkulously strong. Like, time field equals dead vehicle. Time field equals no more push. LOL. Time field equals lol lol lol. Singularity, like Eldritch Storm. Like, time field equals fire prism shooting at you and you can't do shit. LOL. You know? Phase shift takes away your control entirely. Anyway, back to the game. Chaos Lord for Sir Topi. Standard opening so far, not getting a Heretic squad immediately, implying that he's going to go for 2 CSM, which will be at 50 requisitions time. Asmon going for not very expansive cap order this time. He's being pretty conservative, kind of just, you know, setting up this before being expansive, and Warlock going straight for the mid VP, and he's going to meet some resistance from Chaos Space Marines, electing not to pressure them and giving the Chaos Lord the freedom to just walk over here. Not sure I would have done that. I'm pretty sure I would have wanted to put pressure on these Chaos Space Marines with the Warlock, except that there'll be some damage. It's much better to get damage on your Warlock than on Eldar's squishy unupgraded units, obviously. But I suppose he wanted to get destructive pressure on these heretics who are promptly moving away. Second CSM squad out for Topi now, which is actually should be pretty good for Asmon, considering he has pretty much got his Guardian Weapons team. He's can probably garrison this building when it comes down to it. Warlock taking quite a lot of damage. Incoming Destructor probably. That was a perfect Destructor, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure they were dead if he did. Anyway, Banshee's finishing off this cap here, Chaos Lord decapping here, Destructor goes down, 25 HP on the Heretic squad, Warlock promptly retreats. Pretty good engagement for Asmon, considering he only committed to 2 units and Sir Topi committed 3. It's overall, you would say that requisition-wise it favors Asmon, but the fact that he committed less means that his others, like, you know, his Banshee's got a full cap off here, so it's a good trade for Asmon. Not having the line of, like, the sight range on Guardian of his team, he knows it has game cap because he saw that, but not fast enough to prevent the cap. I mean, he wouldn't have prevented the cap anyway, but it would have gotten some free damage on Shertopia. Nice use of this blocking cover here, just gonna walk away. Potentially come back and flank this if he needs to, but he's electing not to, just gonna try to regroup. Getting his Heretic back on the field, getting Chaos Havocs from the base. Chaos Space Marines moving to decap, finished cap here, going Eternal War. The Eternal War is good. Like, I'm not gonna say it's not good because it is good. Okay, big engagement. I'll talk about it later. Doom Blast, Destructor, Retreat. You know, pretty much how it should go. Chaos Space Marines in the rear now, getting quite a lot of damage on that Banshee's. Like, oh, Commander just walking straight into the arc. Oh, dearie me, that's really not good. Yeah. He just wants to disrupt it before retreating. I think you should have gone for, like, tied this up and then gone and dealt with it. I mean, they were close enough. I mean, this still had a setup timer. It's absolutely fine. Banshees, good engagement for Topi, really. Like, and now he's got the Havocs here, completely caught out. Asmon now overwatching a 3rd weapons team, and now he's going to be in real trouble if he does finish that because, yeah, By the way, you don't win this engagement, by the way, Asmon. You're gonna get meleeed by 2. Yeah, he's gonna lose 1, and he's gonna lose another model or 2. Good thing the second squad is coming, I guess. That is lost in the Overwatch, and I don't know. Like Eternal War in theory, like the problem about Eternal War is that there's only a flat DPS increase on something that's actually it's not negligible, obviously, but it's only a flat DPS increase and doesn't give you anything apart from making them more damaging. As a result, in theory, they really should struggle against something like 2 shurikens, but the fact that they got behind them and Asmon wasn't wise to that was really painful. Raptor's now on the way for Topi, so this is going to be a very heavy tier 1 from Topi, and very easily justifiable considering he's up a whole shuriken squad. At the same time though, if this ever does get to tier 2, Asmon is, if he ever gets a vehicle, is going to have a strong edge, considering that out of Topi's squads, out of 5 squads, well, okay, he has the Havoc, so at least the Havoc can become the last cannon, but that last cannon can get prioritized, and I think he'll have a decent edge if he plays it right. In the mid game, obviously. Right now he's in quite a lot of trouble, and right now he also needs to realize that there are Raptors in the field and that he can no longer use the shuriken cannons in this sort of formation. They're not really mutually supporting, and he's going to lose the Warlock here, and that's the Warlock gone. He needs to retreat instantly. They're going to take a lot of damage. This is snowballing in Topi's favor in a really bad way. Grenade going down, not going to hit anything. Nice micro by Topi, also nice awareness. Just instantly retreats after that attempt. He's going to lose this farm. Pretty sure. Raptors have another jump. He's got speed worship available. He's going to get this cap off. It's going to be a 3 cap and gen pressure. It's really not what you want to see if you're rooting for Asmon here. Nice jump. Just really buying time for this bash. Heretics getting focus fired a bit. Then Asmon's just going to walk straight into them so he can do most. Banshee's using the foot effect, doing quite a bit less damage because of it. But ooh, channeling wounds. Okay, so it's a good choice. I mean, they can tank all this damage. Look at that. Look how boss they are. Yeah, I mean it's good. Like it's a good pickup by Asmon to since Topi distinctly lacks any knockback for the Warlock, except for Kill the Weak, really. So there's no real way to disrupt him from channeling, and yeah, it's a channeling ability for those people who might not have noticed. I don't like this move. I don't like this move. I mean, I know there's a Havoc here, but even if I saw 2 CS in here, I don't like this move. When you're behind like this, you need to rat. And when I say rat, I mean avoid fights, dodge fights, run around, cap, and make a nuisance of yourself, and attack weak points. Do not attack your opponents in their strong points. They just... I don't know. And here comes the Combi Flamer for the Chaos Lord, and all these luxury items, I mean, he might get punished if he was behind, but he's so far ahead. And there's incoming grenade, and he's going to lose a... Oh, okay, very, very fortunate. Nice grenade, takes out 2 Mauls in the Havoc. Unfortunately, the rear Guardians of the team was jumped on, and there was no Banshee support in sight. He's dropped the healing web station thingy ability. Don't even know what you call it. Restore? You know. Maybe he could have waited for the Guardians to get home first, but I guess it's less important. It's more important to make sure that okay, yeah, that's the farm definitely gone this time. And they're charging the Heretics, really not what you want to see. Okay, so now he's using channeling runes, giving them a nice edge and melee. Nice use to Kill the Weak though, to nullify the channeling runes. It was good. At the same time though, Asmon needed to position, I think, his Warlock better so that it wasn't easy for the Chaos Lord to come and disrupt it. Because that's really... I mean, I think it's a little bit questionable to go channeling runes in this kind of situation, because I think he needs more squads really to deal with the map control problem and the fact that he's losing the fights. Like, he needs another squad, and a war gear just doesn't cut it. in my opinion. Jump out, so Raptor's not going to have a jump available for a little while. Banshee's still making a nuisance of himself, but really Asmon is starting to get into quite a bit of trouble. He's down to like 250 VPs-ish. Oh, this is not a good garrison. Not sure if there's a grenade up and running yet. If there is, he is in a lot of trouble. And, no. Sir Topi very, very wisely going for the Guardians. Oh, he's going to lose the Guardians. Such greedy play. Okay, Autark. And they retreat straight onto... Oh, yeah. That's a fine trade. That's a fine trade. He wants the Autark anyway, because the Autark counters all of these things, everything here. Well, maybe not Chaos Lord, but she does very favorably against them. So, oh no, now the Chaos Space Marines look a bit meh. You know, they're a bit meh now. There's still no leader on the heretics, and none coming either. Like, this could be really bad for Topi. And here comes the leap. Nice timely heal. Not sure he needed to retreat there, but yeah, I mean, yeah, he did actually. Okay, so drain life used on the Autark. Does okay. Animation lasts a bit long. Maybe it's maybe that's bugged, because I think they reduced the duration of drain life, but I think that animation lasted longer than it needed to. Chaos Dreadnought on the way for Sir Topi. It's okay. It's okay. I mean, you know, I always get. Okay, yeah, that was gonna be a pretty good choice. Like Dart Reapers, pretty good choice here. I mean, it's got all heavy infantry, but at the same time, also mindful of the fact that I lack just general anti-infantry. Like, you know, losing Guardians is a big loss, and you pretty much lose access to most vehicles, considering that you're gonna have to repair them. You don't have a repair squad. It's just not good. Okay, interesting use of the leap there. I mean, I think the beat is desperate. You need. Okay, nice drain life. Nice drain life. Really well played by Topi. Yeah, honestly, I think Asmon's just being a little bit too brute force right now. He needs a bit more finesse, especially considering he is behind. Like, brute force is all good and well when you're ahead. You can often finish games because you are ahead, but he isn't. It requires a bit more finesse than this right now. Chaos Dreadnought coming in the flank. Really not sure there's going to be a sign of a Bright Lance, or really, like a Bright Lance by itself, it does a ton of DPS, but it's not AV by itself, really. I mean, not against a Dreadnought. A Dreadnought can just run at it, right? It'll take a lot of... Oh, dearie me. Yeah, this should be punishing. I really like this choice by Sir Topi. Like, you push your opponent to go 2 Bright Lances with Blood Crusher, and then you just run at him. Not unless he loses the squad though, and he could be in trouble. Swift move we used as well, so it's gonna be in the tree. Okay, use the Swift. Wow, I don't think they're gonna make it away. I still don't think they're gonna make it away. Oh my god! That was all the stacking buffs. I mean, wow. Timely Doom Blast there. That Doom Blast was like so required. Not sure about using Drain Life here. When you could have used it on the Autark, but the Autark's in a lot of trouble though. She's gonna be fine though. Speed 7.5 or whatever, ridiculous stuff like that. Like, yeah, look. I remember when she had like, I can't remember exactly how much it was. Something like 850, or just 800 HP, and it's just unkillable because she just run away from everything. Okay, this is painful. Bloodlust used, not sure about that. Maybe it was a misclick. I think that was Bloodlust, that bit of the graphic. Doesn't seem too much stuff in melee though. Okay, so the gates begin. Putting the gates in vision of a point. It's not ideal considering that any capping squad isn't going to be able to see it. Ideally, you want to put it in this kind of space, don't you? But at least Asmon has got the squad count up, and like, he's got a chance now. It's not a good chance, but he's like, weapons teams give you the most, like, you know, bang for your buck. Like, they don't really do much if you get up in their face, but at the same time they do a ton of work considering how cheap they are. And when you're behind, they're a really good choice. especially when you're playing like Asmon is, and he's got high squad count, and he is going to be able to maintain enough map control to justify having 3 setup teams. It's not going to be nice. It's going to be actually really nasty. He's going to lose this Warlock, Zabushtia. But at least he's going to have something to fight. And Warlock is something that is a really good squad for giving you more map control. Unfortunately, I think it'd be better if Asmon can get enough, can get back in the game. Like he's got to split up and make these weapons teams work together, because the way they're blobbed together, they just get caught by the same enemy. Except at the same time, so Topi's loss of the Raptors means that Topi has lost. Oh wait, actually, you know what? I need to be looking at VP sometimes, just sometimes, because it's over. It's just over. It's the 3 cap. No, this is over. Still, I think a lot of it was the fact that his positioning hasn't been good enough, and he got a bit greedy at times, lost a few squads, just got too far behind. So Topi's got all of his starting squads. Look, he's got everything. He only lost Raptors. So really, well played by Topi, I'd say. I thought he played very convincingly and played very consistently. Took the game down. Okay, I definitely need to stop talking. Take a deep breath.